Hi Leo, we're going to do your reading. So let me just show you these real quick. I'm not even feeling like this is going to be about the reading, but it might be just a kind of a side note or a message just for one or two people. So we got, this is about pre-shuffle, so this is kind of warm up, but we got a strong message. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Could be somebody self-medicating, maybe somebody drinking, gambling. I mean, it could be anything, but there's a strong vibe here that maybe somebody doesn't want to somebody doesn't want to admit it, and I think that isn't here. But anyway, we've got healing family issues. Your love life begins or benefits as you forgive your parents. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This might be a what is it called when your family steps in? Intervention. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, it's those three cards are pretty congruent, so I felt like they were pretty powerful. So here we have the Five of Wands, which Five of Wands is about bickering. It's conflict. And it looks like things aren't moving forward. Things are not progressing. So this is a very heavy energy for somebody is dealing with. This is petty, typically, but, you know, there might be something really heavy going on here. And then I feel like there's somebody that's not being honest or upstanding. This actually was in reverse. And I feel like they won't admit it. So something like that. They won't admit it because of pride, I believe. Okay? So, you know, I don't know about, I just felt like I needed to share that, but we're going to lay out a spread. Okay, so these cards are definitely prepped. They're flying out. I'm getting a lot of Aries energy. Whoops. Yeah, there it is, Aries. So something you feel blocked and injured. Maybe somebody blocked you. Okay, so I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is probably you. It's earth energy, so it could be, you know, a Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo, but I feel like this is you in all your glory and all your abundance and being very resourceful, you know, having it together, and then possibly were extremely injured, you know, emotionally hurt by somebody blocking you. Because look at this Queen of Pentacles. I'm just, you know, every time you look at tarot cards, they speak differently to you, but I'm really, really noticing that her head is down, you know. So the Nine of Wands is somebody that has really been through the ringer, but they're still standing. They're, you know, it's like the wounded warrior. I think somebody kind of did a, you know, a mind F on you, but looks like we might have new love. Either that or you're just really in your power. So, let's lay on a spread, and I'll actually ask questions so that I can lay them out. So what is in your focus? What's in Leo's focus? Okay, you're taking out, oh, a tower. Yeah, somebody hurt you. Damn them. Okay. Oh, just side note. Another side note. When you move towards your goals will move towards you. This is so true. I've tested this theory, so I wanted to share. Literally, when you take some steps towards your goals, those become, it's like they get more achievable. It's like they kind of start working towards you. I'm reading Psycho-Cybernetics, so I'm all into how everything communicates and energies communicate. So we've got the Tower. The Tower, something major came crashing down, something shocking or unexpected. That's maybe your fear. Definitely don't think it's your wish. But the good thing about the Tower, Sagittarius energy, the good thing about the Tower is, you know, it kind of keeps us, we have to pay attention to the Tower. We can't ignore it. We have to rebuild. Oh, yeah. So ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is really shaking your stability. We've got two indications of that now. Okay. So the person on your mind, how are they showing up in this? Oh, gosh. Yeah, somebody walked away, it looks like. I'm not sure about this Temperance card. Sagittarius energy twice. I'm gonna ask for one more on that. Tell me about that Temperance card. This blew your stability. You felt like this was stable, or it's supposed to be, and maybe it is, but somebody made some, probably made some bad decisions or blew it. Maybe their timing was off. Why do we have the Temperance card? Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm just taking the first one because this fell by itself. Judgment. Judgment, it could be a judgment call. It could be reconciliation. It could be hitting rock bottom. Somebody's drinking. Yeah. Temperance is self-control. Not overdoing it. Look at the wings. Look how these are the same angel. Well, maybe not, but they definitely were meant to come out to be together. This was definitely meant to be together. So yeah, I feel like somebody's out of control, drinking or self-medicating, some sort of addiction. We're probably going to get the Tower. I mean, the Devil. We already got the Tower. There's the Devil. So there's something toxic going on here. Yeah, somebody's really having a struggle with some sort of toxic behavior. So that's your person's energy. So overall, you're either dreading a Tower, not wanting a Tower, or the Tower's already happened, but it totally shook up your stability. Page of Wands. Oh, I just got a real strong wave of fatigue. You guys might be tired. Okay, how does this person view Leo? Yes. Well, there you are, King of Swords. That's you for sure. Oh, you're wanting to bring the truth out. The King of Swords is about clarity. He's very mental, He's got a lot of mental energy, but this is communication and forward motion. So this person could be avoiding you because they don't want you to know their toxic truth or something. King of Swords is, kind of clear-cut and direct. Maybe somewhat detached, but I'm not really getting that. But they see you as wanting that truth. That sword is up. That's truth. But there's the Hangman. Yeah, they see you as wanting the truth, I believe. And maybe not so gently because of that Tower. We'll have to clarify that Tower. So how do they view the situation? How does this person view the situation with Leo? Too many. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. There's Page of Wands. So a lot of communication going on here. So why do we have the Ace of Wands? Communication, cooperation, collaboration. You're very passionate about this is what it looks like. And we got ending all over this. Wow, look at that. Death card is an ending. The Six of Swords is walking away. I don't feel like you're walking away, not emotionally. There's the Queen of Swords. This is a difficult situation. Deception. Lies, betrayal. Wow, sorry. I don't even like to post. I don't really want to post this. Do I have to post this? This is waiting. Seven of Pentacles is, I'm feeling a little bit different of a twist on it being in the placement that it's in. The placement is, you know, what are their next steps? It doesn't look like they're going to take any. Seven of Pentacles. It's typically waiting until a better time, waiting until things ripen or are easier, you know, but it's, let me clarify that. Under the Temperance and the Judgment card, I feel like this person is putting off facing you. What did they do? Why do we have these 7? Thank you. Karma. Yeah. So Wheel of Fortune, forward motion, they're avoiding it. They're avoiding it. What you cannot see. Oh, I don't know, because I didn't ask yet. Let me see. You know, I'm feeling like it could be them avoiding falling off that cliff and embarrassment. The Fool is someone who is carefree. They don't look before they leap. I mean, look at the cliff. Foolish. So I feel like that goes with that, but we'll put it back and see if it comes out. Wow, yeah. They're avoiding forward motion. They're avoiding. Surprised we didn't get the 7 of Swords. Conflict and decisions. It looks like they're turned away from it. The truth, clarity. This person's avoiding the truth. I wonder if it's going to come out. Hopefully. I did get the Sun card in your pre-shuffle. Okay. What is behind the scenes? Healing. Taking a time out. Rejuvenating. Oh, goodness. Somebody feels tied. Totally, you know, just tied and bound. Overthinking. Lots of mental. Maybe dealing with a Libra. Let's see. I just saw the Empress. What else did I see? I saw something else. Something major arcana. Oh, there she is. I was feeling it. The Sun. That's illumination. Oh, yeah. Okay. So oh, my goodness. Okay. The truth is going to come out. But they're avoiding. But you want it. That's why they're avoiding you, I think. Jeez, this is a strong reading with those Judgment and the Temperance. This was just in the middle of the deck. Justice, 8, Page of Swords. This is somebody investigative. This is maybe a legal situation. There might be a lawyer involved, but somebody's trying to find out the truth. This is things being illuminated, truth being revealed. This person could go as far as spying, you know, looking into things, but he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of snaky sometimes. The Page of Swords can be someone who they want all the information, but they don't share it. There's maybe some strategy here with the Justice card. Things will be balanced out and illuminated. This is seeking truth. This is things being illuminated, and this is, you know, could be legal, but it's balance. It's justice. Wow. So, interesting. Tarot's advice. Well, it wasn't really Tarot's advice because it was in the middle of the deck. Okay, Tarot's advice. Make a decision. Tell me where I'm at. Oh, goodness. There's the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like there's a judge involved. Something legal. Jeez, I also think somebody doesn't know what to do. How to get out of a mess they created. Oh, yeah, gosh, the cards I already said. Okay, somebody's avoiding dealing with the problem they caused. Wow. Jeez, I kind of got knots in my stomach, and I got fatigued earlier. So, okay, tell me, what's the Two of Wands? Again, look at that. Oh, my energy is super strong right now. So, Two of Wands, making a decision, but this is seeking truth. There's a hiccup in that. One moment. There could be children involved. Again, I feel like somebody's avoiding the truth. You know what else? Somebody may be trying to turn things around on you for wanting the truth, like kind of doing that whole let it go, it's not a big deal, something like that. They want you to just turn your back on the truth, not worry about it. But you're having a hard time doing that. I'm curious about that too. Looks like you could have something coming good in love. Let's look at the outcome. What's in the next few months? Did you see how that flipped out and landed in its place? Four of Pentacles. Somebody's afraid of lack, fear of doing without, afraid there's no one else. First of all, you're going to have to hear me lecture for just a second. You might want to fast forward. Hopefully you don't. If you feel stuck on one person and you've got the mentality of, this is the only person for me, there's no one better out there. No, wrong, wrong, wrong. Please don't do that to yourself, okay? People can throw away their whole lives waiting for someone else, being totally absorbed with somebody that wronged them. You're better than that. This person, I don't even know for some of you if this is even a love interest, but it could be a boss, it could be a business partner, it could be a family member, but things are not equal right now. Oh yeah, this could be work related. But this Four of Pentacles, you know, Leo, there's always enough. There is always enough. There are many, many soulmates. Sometimes you can be happier with somebody that you never... Excuse me, I just got over COVID. You gotta stay in your strength. I just feel like you're like a badass. Yeah. I think something needs to end. But okay, you're dealing with something really heavy. Let's say that. There's the Death card. That's an ending. Tell me more about this. Four of Pentacles is, you know, afraid to let go. It's also being very protective. But it's holding on because you want union. Wow. Yeah. I think there's a, you know, an element of wanting validation. You put so much, somebody put a lot into this and got blocked is what we don't have the Two of Swords, but I'm feeling it. There's a very painful ending. Why do we have this Four of Swords? We're going to dive deeper into what's next. And we'll also get an oracle, which will probably pull it all together. If I have any. Most of my cards are outside. Soaking in the moonlight. Okay, she keeps bugging me. Not in a bad way, but she keeps showing up. So, this is healing. So this Queen of Cups is somebody who feels a lot of emotion. She's very loving, but she can be very emotional. But she shut down that love. Somebody's withdrawn. That's what you cannot see. So I don't know how to put that into the scenario, but there is somebody that in this scenario that has, it's not over with them, but they're withdrawn for now. Close that love off. Death, yeah. But interesting. After death, we get a new beginning. Isn't that crazy? It came out this way. So the Death card is an ending. Something needs to end. The Judgment card is there. Something major needs to be fixed here. But look at that. After the new beginning, there's 10 of... Oh, wow. You get back in your power. Didn't we have this card? You get back in your power, okay? The Emperor... This could have multiple couples involved because I've picked up on King and Queen of Swords. and King and Queen of Cups. But this, maybe there's a father. This is typically a mother. These two are a father, and this is a, you know, a cycle completion. Yeah. Oh, I hate posting stuff like this. I'm sorry, you guys, but I have to post it because every time I post a video that I know is probably not going to, you know, do that well, somebody is very thankful. This is really tying you down, I think. Well, the truth is going to come out. That's good news, right? There is a painful ending. There will be a new beginning. We did have 10 of Cups. I'm going to have to ask more specific questions. Because a lot of you, I don't even think this is a love interest. King and Queen of Pentacles. This is a family, I believe. What are outside influences? Kind of running out of cards here. What are outside influences? Okay, I almost said this several times. I do kind of feel like there's a more stable new beginning, but you're going to have to, this is not over. There's some tough stuff going on right now. This, to me, I'm feeling apology. I felt it more than once. Did I already say that? But the truth, somebody's investigating. They're going to find out the truth, and then hopefully this person, there's some karma here. This person finally breaks down and apologizes. And you've got new love. So it could be this redeveloping, but I'm kind of feeling like you got something better. You've got Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Leo, you know, another thing that I don't really know how to say, but they're saying is there's some sort of strong lesson in this. I'm going to pull an oracle for you, but there's some sort of strong lesson in this to not, maybe not let yourself get in this position again. Focus on your money and you being a badass. I mean, look at the striking comparison. I mean, I think this is you and this is the devil. Not literally, but you know. There's that conflict. And I'm also getting a strong vibe of money. There might be jealousy over money. I think this is family. But yeah, somebody's going to eventually have to apologize. I believe you're going to get an apology. But my goodness, what a mess. Let me get an oracle and see if we can pull it all together. I'm so sorry you're going through that. I guess it's just part of life. Everybody has to go through things, you know. No one is exempt. You know what I just heard? The devil made me do it. What does that mean to anyone? Okay, so my advice, Tarot's advice is to seek truth. Okay. My advice is to not let this mess up the other areas of your life. You know, your finances, your family are out of there. Oh, I like this. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Some of you are lawyers. or dealing with a lawyer. But I think some of you don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Some of you might have, this might be about like some sort of case you're dealing with. It's painful though. So that would make more sense for this. There might be a need for you to take a break, take a rest from this. Okay, this have confidence card keeps showing up, so I'm going to stick with it. Moving forward does not necessarily require you, excuse me, to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. Along with knowing, I'm sorry you guys, I just got over COVID. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy you, your courage and faith. This is Angel Oracle cards, okay? So that, I feel, is somehow connected to that judge. Maybe God's judging. The devil made me do it. Why in the world, where does that come from? Okay, a blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Let's do another one. I think I'm getting a blister from the cards. Okay, here we go. Look at this. And there's a child, yeah. So family, the situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation. Oh, this makes me want to cry. Somebody's really struggling here. Allow yourself to feel peace. Let's read that. This situation is rooted, okay, I already read that part. This card means that the question you asked about is related to a family issue. It could be that some healing work is needed concerning one particular family member. Is that not what I said over here? Oh, I love tarot. It's amazing. Thank you, Spirit. It's the first person who comes to mind while reading this. This is like a major answer to someone's question. It's the first person who comes to mind while reading this, or this card might signal a need for more family togetherness, such as spending an evening or a holiday together. Your angels will guide you through this passage. It also could mean a new addition to your family is entering. We saw a child, remember? You have friends who are like a second family. It's time to face old feelings so they can be released and cleared. Release any unwanted pattern for forgiving one or more family members, including yourself. Some of you might be blaming yourself. This is heavy. What should we do now? Let's get some good news. Let's get one of these. It's weird because I haven't seen these in so long and I pulled them out right before your reading. I love these. Little tiny deck. And now also I'm going to do, I'm going to run out of time, you guys. Oh shoot. My camera's about to cut off. Don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. Aww. Sorry if my camera comes on. All you need to believe in is yourself. I love you guys so much. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Hopefully it helped. I'm always hesitant to put up readings like this, so I love when you guys talk.